Welcome back everyone to Showbiz India, and I'm having tea at Tapestry. It's a hot new restaurant in West Village in New York City, and I'm with the very lovely and talented Falu. Welcome to Showbiz India.
Thank you for having me, Reshma. So nice to be here.
Likewise, and tell me, last night you had a fantastic sold-out performance at the Rubin Museum. Tell me all about it.
So we've been launching this, we launched Bollywood Orchestra a year ago through Carnegie Hall, and since then we've been performing at different venues in different cities, and last night we had the opportunity to perform at the fantastic Rubin Museum of Art, and it was sold out 11 days in advance, so we were so excited to be there, and the minute we started, people started singing Bollywood songs themselves, so it was such a warm welcome, and you get so much love from your audience. Obviously you're going to blossom, and we had the best time.
Let me take you back to the first time you ever performed on stage, and when you stepped on stage, you sang, and you got that applause. Tell me that feeling.
It was unreal. It was something I never imagined, a different kind of high that an artist feels, and it's really difficult to get that feeling from any other thing in life, to me, in my experience. And when you get out of the stage and when you get the love of so many hundreds and thousands of people together by just one song or two songs, you feel so blessed and really lucky that you have a talent, and through your talent you can give a message of positivity, or you can spread anything else, but I choose to spread positivity and love.
Falu, you coined the term Indie Hindi. Tell me, how did you coin this? What was behind the inspiration?
So, when I first came to the United States, obviously I was exposed to so much more musical genres than what I had learned in India. I'm an Indian classically trained singer by Ustad Sultan Khan Saab and Kishori Amonkar. And when I came here, I was exposed to so many hip-hop, rap, jazz like I've never heard before, obviously pop rock, and something in me just said that it would be so cool to blend my background, which is solid pure Indian classical music, with something that is very prominent here. And so I went to Berklee School of Music and I learned piano, songwriting and guitar. And then I started writing songs in English, but they were all based on thousand years old ragas.
You've had many feathers in your caps and accomplishments, one of them being you performed at the White House. That must have been such an exhilarating feeling.
I think that was the best show of my life, when I was performing with A.R. Rahman for President Obama and the First Lady Michelle Obama, and it was surreal. It was something out of this world. I had to pinch myself, and I told Rahman, are we on? Are we really doing this? He's like, yeah, we are. And magical. It was nothing less than a magical, most memorable moment of my life. And there was a point when the Prime Minister, the ex-Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, and the President were both standing near us. One was the Prime Minister of India, one was President of America. AR and I look at each other and like, where are we? Okay, well, let's sing Jai Ho. At that time, Jai Ho was the hit song, so we had to close the entire dinner with that song after singing some other songs with the National Symphony Orchestra.
I believe another dream of yours coming true. You're going to open for the fantastically talented, I think I just made that word up, the fantastic Asha Bhosle.
Yes. And honestly, I'm so excited, but at the same time a little nervous, because this is Asha Bhosle. This is the pioneer, the superstar, the iconic Asha Bhosle that invited us to open up for her, and it's unimaginable, and I don't know what I'm going to do on that stage, but I am singing at least 6 hours a day now. And I'm practicing every day for 6 hours, because when I go up on that stage, I want my notes to be perfect. And though I've done that, I've practiced 16 hours a day for 10 years of my life, since I was a baby. And now I'm going back in my riyaz routine, because you can't mess up that. There's not a single note that can be out of tune when you're singing in front of Asha ji. So there's my challenge.
If I were to ask you, the most romantic song you've sung for your husband, what would it be? And could you sing a small little clip for us?
This is something we sing for each other sometimes. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जैसे तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है.
You're such a wonderful example for young girls out there who would like to pursue their dreams. You're a homemaker, you have a child, you also are pursuing your dreams, and you have your husband in your own band. Now, you're quite the rock star. What kind of advice would you give to young girls who would like to be in your shoes?
There are two things. Everybody told me you can't manage a career and you can't have a domestic life. It's not true. You can. One can have a beautiful career and one can have a great family life. And obviously it's not easy, but never give up on your dreams and pursue your career, and never give up of finding the right person, because he is there somewhere out and you'll find him.
How lovely. Now, tell me, how would you define music in your life?
My life is music. There is nothing else about it. It's 7 notes, and when I'm with my 7 notes, I don't think of anything else. That's it.
And
it's a puja. It's a worship. I worship music. It's my Lord Almighty. It's my meaning of life. It's my calling. It's the reason I exist.
And when did you discover this calling?
When I was 6 years old.
Wow. How was that? Tell me that.
Because my mom is a musician, my grandma was a musician, so in my house there was always music. And at 6 years, I had an accident when as a child. I fell from my bike and was hospitalized. And the pain was so bad. I was crying and crying, and my mom said, "Don't cry, sing. Sing, don't cry." I started singing and I never stopped. And that was the defining moment of my life. That's when I said to myself, there is nothing else that I want to do but be a musician.
That's so beautiful. And with that note, we wish you continued success and a lot of singing.
Thank you so much.
And in conclusion, would you mind singing one more song, your favorite song?
So this is a song that was taught to me by Kishori Amunkar, and we actually incorporate this beautifully in our orchestra, and here's how it goes. Palana la